looks like it's going. We've got an IFR flight plan filed. I actually get some IMC. Hopefully icing won't be an issue. I'm hoping. Go back over to left tank, main fuel pump, auxiliary off. Gotta remember to put our pitot heat on because there might be some icing. Looks like the software update I did to the G3 has changed all the stuff that I had loaded in, so that doesn't make me a real happy camper, but I think I'll deal with that later. Got the flight plan loaded in, loaded the approach for the GPS 3.1, and hopefully everything will work good. So let's go through our little checklist here. So we got to do indicated airspeed, we'll do heading, altitude selects will be 10,000 feet. I'm sure we'll have lower to start with, but we'll start out with that. All right, there's 10. So we got the trim set, autopilot, altitude, time already recorded, good on that. All the other pre-flight checklist stuff has been done. At 74 degrees, we need to wait for 120 to do the run up. But we can do our other stuff first. I've got the ATIS already. It's November. And if you want to listen to it, give it a little bit of that.
Taxiway hotel closed. Taxiway. Charlie south of runway 321 closed. Taxiway echo between runway 21 and echo 10 closed. Taxiway echo 6, echo 7, echo 8, and echo 9 are closed. Runway 3 ILS out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Albuquerque International Airport ATIS information November 1552 Zulu. Wind 270 @ 3. Visibility 10. 1,700 scattered. Ceiling 3,500 broken. Temperature 2.0. Altimeter 3024. Remarks. AO2, sea level pressure 238.
All right, chokes all the way off.
Northeast and southeast.
Outside temperature is currently 41 degrees.
Mountain northeast clouds obscuring mountain southeast simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Runway 3, ILS runway 8 approach. ILS runway 3 approach. Departing runway 8. For CPD.
Yeah, interesting ILS 3 approach, but ILS 3 is out.
We'll get in
a little bit.
Notices to airmen. Taxiway hotel closed. Taxiway. Charlie south of runway 321 closed. Taxiway echo between runway 21 and echo 10 closed. Taxiway echo 6, echo 7, echo 8, and echo 9 are closed. Runway 3 ILS out of service. Advise on initial contact.
Okay. Albuquerque clearance, Bristell 585, November Mike, IFR to Grants.
Still 585 November Mike, Albuquerque clearance. I'm looking at your flight plan here. I see you on the Victor 12 on Picardy. At Picardy, the MVA becomes 11. Can you accept 1200 instead of 10?
I can take 1-2000.
Alright, November 585 November Mike, clear to again to be radar vectors, join Victor 12, Picardy as filed. Maintain at 900,000. Expect 1-2000 5 minutes after. Departure frequency 123.9er. Squawk 4223.
Okay, cleared is filed radar vectors to Victor 12, 9,000, 12,000 after 5, 27.9, 4223.
585 November Mike, read that correct. Information November current.
And I've got November. Okay, so he said 9, so we'll dial that down. Although I'm sure we'll get it before we even get close to it, the 12. Alright, radar vectors to Victor 12. We got the heading set up there. 4223. Okay, 4223. Where's the transponder? Oh, there we go. They moved it over here. Thank you, guys. chaps my ass that that software update changed all my settings. The transponder over there, I have to remember that. All the other stuff, I think we're going to be okay. We got instruments, engine instruments there. That's good. Go to the map. And let's set up the IFR there. Okay, that's good. Back to engine. We got 121, so we can do our run up. Alright, ground, come over here.
Short of runway 12 at Echo 3.
Air. Alright, the transponder really.
95 traffic holding in position.
Chaps my ass, they moved it over here instead of over here. But, like I say, I'll fix that later. And, what do we got here? Ground, let's do the run up now so we'll be ready to go. Choke's all the way off. Go to 4,000 RPM. There's 3960. Bingo, bingo.
Echo 95 cross runway 12
Looks good. Alright. And I know we'll be going 034 degrees. So
0905, calm. Turn right on course, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Alright. Flight plan should be ready to go. We got 9,000 set. Fuel tank. Choke's off. Everything's ready to rock. Albuquerque ground, Bristell 585. November Mike at the T-hangar is ready to taxi with November request 3.
Number 585, November Mike, Albuquerque Tower, stand by for taxi.
Stand by for taxi, 5 November Mike.
Number 5 November Mike, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
3 via Fox, 5 November Mike. And you might be able to see that we had some light snow last night, some rain. Still kind of cool, 40 degrees. Looks like we will have some clouds on the way out, goody goody. Actual IMC, although it'll probably be brief. Well, the instruments are looking good. We got plenty of gas.
3905, contact departure.
The other thing that changed, I had the remaining fuel up there, and that's not there anymore. Clear right, clear left.
804 ground.
Got an S Southwest just landing. Clear right, clear left.
804 taxi to Mike 3.
Go.
Southwest 2180, turn left at Charlie, cross runway 12, hold short of runway 8, remain this frequency.
Ground confirm, Cambridge at 828, we can cross this 12 approach end on the way to 8.
Cambridge at 828, are you ready for departure?
Negative, you know we're going to need actually a minute for a systems check.
Alright, so far so good. Canopy's locked.
Cambridge at 828,
Go ahead and put on the other fuel pump.
Same, hold short line, so just hold short
Landing
there.
light.
Yeah, we just see that now, thanks.
Number 422 Bravo,
Pitot
calm,
heat.
runway 8, clear for the option.
Caution comes on, which supposedly it's supposed to.
Southwest 2180, cross runway 8 at Charlie, taxi to park.
Boy, that really upsets me, that Garmin deal, changing all my fields. But as long as I can get to the transponder and the radio, we're in good shape. The GTN 650 did not change. All that stuff's exactly like I have it. Got 68 miles to go. Grants is actually 64 miles straight line from Albuquerque. And we'll go by Mount Taylor, which is 11,304 feet. A little higher than the Sandy is. Alright, both fuel pumps on. We got our flaps on. We got the choke off. We're on the left tank. Started out with full tanks, although couldn't tell the remaining fuel because they good old system changed. I'll have to fix all that stuff. I've probably been bitching about that the whole way, so forgive me. Alright, here we are coming up on 3.
Airfield 51 tower.
Go over to tower. 23.9.
Airfield 51
Okay, here we go.
Albuquerque Tower, lifeguard 1.
Lifeguard 1 tower.
Hey, good morning. Just off first train, request transition to Atlantic.
Lifeguard 11330 at 3, altimeter 3024, landing at Atlantic will be at your own risk. Pass west of runway 8.
3024, passing 5,300, and remaining west of runway 8, lifeguard 1.
Southwest 5995, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, line up and wait.
Upway runway, southwest 5995.
Albuquerque Tower, Bristell 585, number Mike, holding short 3, ready for takeoff.
Number 585, number Mike, Albuquerque Tower, roger, traffic will be departing, converging runway.
Okay, we'll be holding short 3.
Albuquerque Tower,
Alright, she should give us initial vector.
6,800 for runway 8.
Our normal,
Charlie X-ray,
our normal flight plan would have been to the VOR, but they never do that. They always give you vectors to the Victor Airway.
Charlie X-ray still 9.7 out in 4 minutes. Roger.
Number 5, November Mike, runway 3, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 3, 5 number Mike. Don't really like that because it puts you at risk, but helps them with their flow. And she should give us an initial vector after takeoff. If not, we'll ask for it because she would have forgotten. Alright, I don't see anybody on the right coming in, although there's some clouds over there. They'd be coming in through those. Alright, everything looks good. We got both fuel pumps on, flaps are in, chokes.
22 Bravo, make left 360 for spacing.
Left 360, 22 Bravo.
Southwest 5995, contact departure.
Good day, South 5995.
Number 1 Charlie X-ray, 1240 at 3, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 8, 1 Charlie X-ray.
Got our direct 2 set up for the Albuquerque VOR.
Number 5 November Mike, land 2403, sliding 350, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Okay, clear for takeoff at 3, heading 3505, number Mike. Okay.
Number 5 November Mike, no delay on your roll.
No delay, 5 number Mike. Alright, here we go.
Number 1 Charlie X-ray, traffic will be departing, crossing runway,
Airspeed's alive.
Roger.
37. 45, 50, that's enough. Up and away we go. Island 350. Alright, we're not even full turbo. Got a good climb rate, 75. Flaps up.
One Charlie X-ray's parking at Cutter.
Number 1 Charlie X-ray, roger.
Traffic.
Stand by.
Alright, autopilot's on.
Number 5 November Mike, turn left heading 310, contact departure.
310, old departure. 0 departure. And Albuquerque departure, Bristell 585, number Mike, heading 310, climbing to 9,000.
And November
1,500 feet a minute. There's our course. They're above the clouds.
Quick departure, Sky 17. We down in this location. Request going back to Atlanta.
I'm going to turn the pitot heat off since it doesn't look like we're going to get any clouds.
995, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
I know 2432 will be
landing.
Landing on the
Albuquerque Center. So might as well dial that in. Auxiliary fuel pumps off. Beautiful out there. What a beautiful day. Direct to the Albuquerque VR made it easy. So we had it dialed in the flight plan.
Damage at 828, disregard. Maintain 900,000, traffic 10 o'clock, 5 miles.
And we got 5430 RPMs, which is close to
900,000 direct.
55, which is the max cruising.
Uniform Lima, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, King Air.
Still really climbing fast.
Negative contact for 1 Uniform Lima.
Beautiful day. And Double Eagle Airport's down there somewhere off to the right. Not too far. Not too far from Albuquerque.
0.3, Sky 13, thank you, sir.
And we'll check out the approach plate.
Shuttle 5797, delete.
I also like to have the printed, even though I think this one's outdated. Our minimums are 7,100 feet. Dial that in. Alright, so we got that loaded. Back to the map. Check the engine. Let's see what's going on here. 33 inches of manifold pressure, 5370. Per 1,000 feet between the 12,000. Oil pressure is 40.
1 Uniform Lima, turn right heading
43. Oil temperature is 199. That's fine. All the other stuff looks good.
Traffic no factor. Climb maintain 1,500.
Okay, so 1,500 for Gamma Jet 828.
Gamma Jet 828, that's for traffic. 12 o'clock, mile and a half westbound.
Alright. Initial approach fixed Cardi. No procedure turn. Hit Wolcar.
Twin outer.
In we go.
Traffic passing up your 6 o'clock. King Air southbound 9,000, climbing to 1,500.
Okay, we're looking to Alfa Romeo.
11,560. 12,000 is our assigned altitude. Beautiful day.
Shuttle 5797, just
Thank you, Mother Nature.
Cleared ILS, runway 8 approach.
Center of the heading bug, looks like we've got an 18 knot crosswind from the right. Alright, coming up on 12,000.
5797, there is traffic, 12 o'clock, 12 miles
Pull back
westbound.
on the
D7, or correction,
throttle.
King Air, level at 12,000.
I see Mount Taylor over there, that's the 11,304 feet.
Go ahead with the question.
Hey, I'm at, on our ILS, we're trying to pull that up off Unser out there. I can't get it to pop up out there. Can we just go get it a little closer, like the J Lab, or whatever that's called out there?
And Air Shuttle 5797, affirmative. Set to maintain 7,500, proceed direct J Lab.
Thank you, appreciate that. For some reason, we don't have the Unser transition on the ILS, but the J Lab down to 7,500 feet, Air Shuttle 5797.
here. Probably why.
797, that's King Air traffic contact.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. Now he's showing up, and he's below us.
November 1, Uniform Lima, descend to maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000, 1 Uniform Lima. Albuquerque departure 7887 November, passing 6,300, climbing 8,500 on course, northwest practice area.
Number 7887 November, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, altitude, your discretion, pursuit on navigation.
7887 November, ONAV.
Alright, ASOS, AWASH is 118.3. At Grants, so we'll dial that in.
Air Shuttle 57.
2432, we got the backup. 228 is the CTAF. What a beautiful day.
Alright, maintain 7,200 till established cleared ILS runway 8, Air Shuttle 5797.
Today 28, contact Albuquerque Center, 124.32.
2432, geometry 28.
Air Shuttle 5797, contact tower 120.3.
120.3, good day.
And Air Shuttle 5797, are you still good reference your descent into Albuquerque?
And I didn't file an IFR flight plan on the way back. Plan on doing a touch and go at Grants as long as the clouds cooperate. But the way the cloud layer is, might have to get a pop-up to get back in.
November 1, Uniform Lima, descend to maintain 7,500, turn right heading 010.
Down to 7,500, right turn 010, 1 Uniform Lima.
Engine instruments still looking good. We got a true airspeed of 118 knots. Ground speed is 112. At 55.3 miles to go to
King Air 616.
destination.
King Air 61698, Albuquerque approach.
Yes, sir, we'd like to go present position to Lumby intersection.
I'll go ahead and load that approach.
Yes, runway 21 approach at Berlin for a full stop.
Alright, that.
TBM 1, Uniform Lima, 6 miles on our approach, turn right heading 060.
Oh, wait.
Maintain 7,500 till establishment on local advisory cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
No sense of goofing things up. Vectors to final.
November 8, correction, November 585, November, Mike, contact Albuquerque Center, 124.32.
2432, 5 number Mike.
That's 2432.
2432, Mike.
2908 November, Albuquerque Center, roger that traffic now to 12 o'clock in about a mile and a half. I'll keep you advised when there are no factors.
Roger, 08 November.
Albuquerque Center, Bristell, 585 number Mike, level 12000.
November 585 November, Mike, Albuquerque Center, roger, Albuquerque, altimeter 3024.
3024, 5 number Mike. We've got that already. Guess what we could do a little scud running on the way back under the clouds. Depending on what they do, they might burn off by the time we head back. We shall see. $120 true airspeed, 112 ground speed because we've got 19 knot crosswind from the right. That's a little head on. And estimated time en route, 16 more minutes to the destination, which is Cardi. Bearing 260 degrees. We're actually heading 267 because of the wind, crosswind. But so far, very lucky it's smooth.
American 163, Albuquerque Center, roger. You can expect that to continue ahead, really no complaints.
Thank you.
Delta 641, contact Albuquerque Center, 128.9.
got the XM radio turned down because of the grief I got from YouTube on the first one I did. Oh. I do like making these videos though, so it's worth it. And we got 5370 RPM. Can go up to 5500 continuous, but why do it? We're burning, let's see, 5.6 gallons an hour. Check the full engine instruments again. Manifold pressure 27.8. RPM 5380, oil pressure 53, oil temperature 190. Looks good. Gallons per hour 5.5 now. Got everything's looking good. So the switch fuel tanks come on in a half an hour, but we'll probably wait until I'm coming back because it is round trip. Half burn will be the left tank, half burn will be the right. There's our IFR map. Which is nicely geo-referenced. Clouds are getting more sparse out here. Shot of that.
Compass 5721, contact Albuquerque, approach 123.9er. 123.9er.
And you probably can't see it, but there's a big old wind farm generate electricity right over there, but it's in the distance. I let the camera pick it up because of the wide angle. But setup's what we use to set the data fields, but I'm not going to mess with them while we're on an IFR flight plan.
How are your right tire? We're stopping.
You can always come back and do that on the ground.
The right there, worst tire, or do you know?
So I usually have the transponder sitting right there. I really don't like it over there on the MFD, but at least I know where it is.
Contact Albuquerque, approach 123.9er. 123.9er, Southwest 1952. Or 616 Tango Bravo, traffic no factory, zoom mode navigation, and VFR altitude to your discretion. 616 Tango Bravo, resume mode nav, thank you. Jesse 904, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8. 32.8, Jesse 94, good day. Edit. United 248, contact Albuquerque Center 120.905. 12095, United 248, have a great day.
And as usual, the autopilot is a super pilot. Real good job of flying. Well, let's set up 22.8.
Maybe occasional line chop.
22.8.
American 14,
Alright, there we go.
contact Albuquerque Center 1.
Brand CTAF.
2812, good day, American 1413.
Frontier Flight 1730, contact Albuquerque Center 133.65. 3365, Frontier 1730 today. American 758, contact Albuquerque Center 120.905. 120.905, American 758, have a great day. You too.
And it's got the highways on the sky, which I don't like. Had that off.
1085, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
And I'm going to have to thank Garmin for that. As I told you, I'd be bitching about it the whole way.
6022, slow 330. Copy 6022, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
I was going to do this flight last Monday. Had everything set up, fired up the plane, and I just upgraded the G3X touches to the version 7.0 firmware, and none of the engine instruments were working. And I thought it was a relationship there because I just done the update. Garmin said no. Turns out that the GEA 24 control box that's back behind the dash had gone bad. Had to take that out and send it back to them for replacement. I am authorized to do that since this is an ELSA and I've had the 2-day class and I've got the license from the FAA to work on my plane. So really pretty much the only thing I can't do on this is the IFR cert. Has to be done by an avionics shop. Alright, what do we got to go? We got 18 miles to Cardi. Cardi, we want to lose some altitude down to 10,000 feet. So I'll dial that in right now. There we go. And Cardi, see, it doesn't give a distance from Cardi to Wokar, but hopefully we'll be able to get down that quick. And let's see about maybe activating that approach again. Procedure, don't want vectors to final, we'll do Cardi. Alright, load, approach, and activate. Bingo. Okay, good. 12,000, 10,000 after we get there to Cardi. That's all loaded up. We got the autopilot still working, nav's on, altitude hold, and go bingo.
Albuquerque Delta 406, go ahead and request 350.
Delta 406, maintain probable 350.
We're on 3135 Delta 406.
It doesn't look like it's really that far from Cardi to Wokar, which is initial approach fix.
American 1085, American 2025, traffic 12 o'clock, 25 miles eastbound Airbus, follow 350.
But we filed to Cardi.
Follow 340.
Would you say that again for 5 November Mike?
We're a 5 November Mike, off frequencies approved to pick up notes from flight service. Advise when you have weather and notes or Grants alarm.
Okay, I'll advise when I've got the AWAS in Grants. 5 November Mike.
Roger. Sir, 1530, IDEN, Albuquerque altimeter 3024, altitude.
3024 and altitude 9,500 here during.
Alright, we still don't have it.
Sir, 1530, radar contact 59 miles southwest of Albuquerque VOR, NK VFR.
Center 585 November Mike.
Sir, 585 November Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, Center 585 November Mike. We're going to plan on doing the GPS 3-1. If they've got clouds there and I can't get down because the clouds are real low, I'm just going to do missed approach and come back to Albuquerque. Otherwise, I'll do a touch and go and then come back.
Sir, 5 November Mike, roger, and understand your request in the RNAV 3-1. And just so I understand, did you want to do a full stop if you can there, Grants, or if you go, I understand you want to go back to Albuquerque if you go miss?
Yeah, no, it won't be a full stop. It'll either be a missed approach above the clouds, or I'll go ahead and do a touch and go.
Star 585 November Mike, roger, and I'll just keep you on your code going into Albuquerque or Grants and just fly the published missed approach.
Okay, we'll fly the published missed 5 November Mike. Alright,
American 163, contact.
so the mist is climb direct to 11,000 feet, direct to Zuros, and hold. Okay.
Star 585, November Mike, cross Cardi intersection at or above 10,000, cleared RNAV runway 31 approach, Grand Salon Municipal, report Wokar inbound.
Okay, we'll report Wokar 10,000 at Cardi and 5 November Mike. Okay, good. We can get down a little sooner. We got to report Wokar.
533 Sierra. Star 33 Sierra.
Okay, back to the mist.
Yes, sir.
Direct to Zuros.
I'm
planning to land Gallup. And,
Okay, there's zeros.
You're turning to
And
Bristell.
you can hold it, Emuxe, E-M-U-X-E, or where they came up with this stuff.
330, radar system terminates squad IFR, position approved up today. Thanks for your help today. You too.
All right, we got 8 miles to go to Cardi.
Passing 280 for 330. Gallup on the VFR. I'd like to pick up our IFR system on. Still once there, American 864 out, Turkey Center, Roger, occasional airman, or occasional air traffic. Okay, thanks. And understand it's medevac 266 Romeo Delta.
Check the instruments, looking good.
Medevac 266 Romeo Delta, squad 4257. 4257, medevac 6 Romeo Delta.
All right, we're not showing up on the approach plate yet because back over here somewhere. 7 miles to Cardi.
50 miles south of the Gallup VR, cleared to
Down a little bit more.
Miles. And stay altitude, maintain 16,000, stay altitude.
Yeah, it looks like Grants might be clouded in.
For 16,000 and cleared to on the so medevac 266 on the Alright, 6 Romeo Delta, Roger, take off Delta Center 3019er. Roger that, 3019er, 6 Romeo Delta. Gamma Jet 3, correction, Gamma Jet 828. Gamma Jet 828, contact Albuquerque Center 1, that's 3.
Okay, Wolcar, we need to be at 10,000 feet after that. Next one is, step down is 9,700 feet.
Delta 1929, level up 340. Delta 1929, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
And we're coming up on 10,000 feet. We got 10.6.
Contact Albuquerque Center 133.65. 3365, compass 22. Albuquerque, where's the 20?
We got 5 miles to go to Cardi.
2250, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
How to report Wolcar. Oh, wait a minute. Is that wrong? Okay.
Albuquerque Center, American 2069, with you 330. American 2069, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
Alright, there we go. We'll get it quicker that way.
Go 5516, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Should be smooth to
Alright, 10.4, 10.320, 10.300. A bit more down. Okay, I don't know if you're having fun, but I am. If you're bored, don't tell me. Alright, Cardi, 3.1 miles. Coming up on 10,000, we got 10.120, 10.1. Alright, there we are, 10,000. Some more RPM. As soon as we get to Wolcar, we'll activate the approach button to give us actually some vertical guidance.
Weather, wind, 310 at 6 gust, 16 visibility, 3 mist. Ceiling 700, broken, temperature 1 Celsius, dew point -0, altimeter 3026.
Okay, that looks IFR to me. I suspect we will be avoiding that.
Grants Milan Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1701, Zulu, weather, wind.
Yeah, Center 585 November Mike has the weather. Grants looks like it's going to be cloudy and misty, so I'll go mist while I'm still VFR. With your permission, turn around and come back to Albuquerque.
Center 585 November Mike, Roger, and you're still cleared for the approach, and justify the public mist approach after whenever you go mist, or even if you make it down.
Okay, we're still clear for the approach. We'll do the mist. Be climbing up straight ahead to 11,000 feet and contact you after the mist.
Hello, center, Southwest 9241 is spot level 360.
Just made our turn, and Wokar is 8 miles away.
Southwest 2241 here, checking on 360.
Affirmative.
Okay, so next altitude is 97.
Thank you.
There you go. And that's after we get to Wokar. Alright, so 7 miles to go to Wokar. We got a report, Wokar, let's not forget that. And we might get lucky and keep the clearance so we can get back to Albuquerque without having to get a pop-up. Sweet.
American.
Alright, there we are.
Albuquerque Center, Roger.
On the approach plate.
Albuquerque Center, RV 616 Tango Bravo, request.
RV 616 Tango Bravo, go.
Tango Bravo, let's change my destination from Payson to Prescott, Papa Romeo Charlie.
Alright, missed approach, straight ahead 11,000 feet, direct to 0, so after 0 is 302 degrees to Ebooks, and hold with left turns. Interesting.
Alright, 616 Tango Bravo, coming in very broken, just confirm you change your destination to Prescott.
Alright, we got 4.2 miles to Wokar.
Affirmative, 616 Tango Bravo.
We're cleared for the ILS 31 approach.
616 Tango Bravo, Roger, and what's the reason for the change of destination?
Actually, I'm seeing Grants now. It looks like you get to a few clouds, you could probably do it.
Albuquerque Center, Bonanza 5491 uniform, checking on 17000.
5491 uniform, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Take south altimeter 3019er.
19er.
3.1 miles to Wokar. RPM, true airspeed 117.
Delta 1929.
Coming up on Wokar, 2.2 miles.
Delta 1929, 120.55.
2055, good day, Delta 1929.
15380, contact Albuquerque approach, 123.9er.
123.9er,
Delta 406.
1.4 miles to Wokar. Got a report at
65.
At 3365 Delta.
Heading after that is 312 degrees.
American 2339, contact Albuquerque Center 120.95.
2095, American 2339.
Call for 315. Alright. Center 5 November Mike, Wokar inbound.
5 November Mike, Roger, radar service terminated, and the frequency change is approved. If you do end up staying on the ground there at Grants, just give flight service a call to cancel your flight plan.
Okay, let's go ahead and cancel the flight plan right now because I'm going to stay out of the clouds, do a missed approach, and I'll come back and talk to you. Might have to get a pop-up to come back into Albuquerque. 5 November Mike.
5 November Mike, Roger. IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Call me when you're ready to return.
Okay, Squawk VFR 5 November Mike.
Albuquerque Center, King of November 2-1.
All right.
Papa, window rock.
Here, 214 Papa, you looking to pick up?
No, it looks like we can't get in. We can't get into grounds without having to do any gyrations. Grants traffic, Bristell 585 November Mike, 12 miles southeast of the field on the GPS 31 approach. Probably be doing a approach and heading back to Albuquerque, Grants. Alright, so we've got the approach done. We're on the GPS approach. Everything's looking good. Engine instruments are good. Alright, go back here. And 9,700 feet. Drop down. Alright, we're a little above the glide path, that's why I didn't capture it. Traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, 10 miles southeast of the field, 9,700 feet on the GPS 331 approach. We'll be doing either a missed approach or a touch and go, haven't decided yet. Grants. Alright, glide path is being captured, excellent. And we'll stay at 4,800 RPM, it's good speed. Alright, I can see the runway. Clouds are rather thin. And it looks like if we go through them, we can do a touch and go, miss the clouds, and by at least 500 feet, keep our fingers crossed, climb out, come back over this way, climb up, we'll get above that stuff over there. It doesn't look like there's much over there. So pretty good. On the glide path, and glide path right there. Autopilot showing everything's captured properly. The other side of Mount Taylor, it's for interest. Turn on the landing light. Grants traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, 7 miles southeast of the field. On the glide path for the GPS 31, doing the probably a touch and go and heading back to Albuquerque, Grants. Alright, we got 107 knots, and slow it down a bit. The other auto. Fuel pump on.
21 miles south, Iowa.
Alright, and we got a 10-knot headwind. Both fuel pumps are on. We'll wait for the flaps. Autopilot's still on. We'll wait on that. This will do a missed approach, so we'll probably activate that and see how that works. And 11,000 is going to be what we're looking for. It will dial that in. Yeah, those clouds have really thinned out. Good. Alright, we've got 82 knots, that's good. Get a little closer, we'll dial in some flaps. Grants traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, 4.5 miles southeast of the field on the GPS 31, be a touch and go, heading back straight out back to Albuquerque, Grants. Both fuel pumps are on, autopilot set, landing lights on. Knots, that's good. Alright, 80 knots, 3,700 RPM. Perfect. I'm going to leave the 3024 in there, 3026. Not that far off. That's Albuquerque. 3024 is the Albuquerque altimeter. What the heck, I'll change it. I can always go back. Barely moved it. What a surprise. So dial in 10 degrees of flaps. Grants traffic, Bristell 585, November Mike, 3 mile final, 31, touch and go. Be heading straight out back to Albuquerque, Grants. Alright, slow it down just a little bit more. Alright, we got the flaps in. We've got both fuel pumps on. We got the landing light on. Autopilot's still on. Got 75 knots. We got 74 knots. Looking good. Grants traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, short final 31, touch and go. Head back to Albuquerque. Grants.
Minimums.
Alright, autopilot's off. And those were our minimums if we were
500.
doing a real approach here. .3 knots. Heading bug. One white, one red. Perfect. .70 knots. .67. Throttle's all the way back. Hey, look down the end of the runway. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. There we go. Very good. Okay, that's just telling me we're off the glide path. There we go, back up in the air. Alright, perfect. Activated the missed approach. Grants traffic, Bristell 585, number Mike, off the touch and go of 31, be heading back to Albuquerque. Grants.